you're well and having a beautiful holiday season so far. I am so excited to sit down with you and go through some decor pieces that I've picked up for this holiday season that we're gonna sprinkle throughout the house. And I'd also just love to share some ideas of DIYs I have and easy ways to kind of cozify your home for the season. And last year was actually our first year truly decorating our home for Christmas. We've been in this home for almost 2 years, and our first year we actually moved in right before Christmas, about a week before Christmas. So we didn't decorate much because of course we were unpacking boxes, getting settled. But last year we were really able to have more time to add those Christmas touches, which was such a treat, such a joy. And I feel I really want to keep everything we did last year the same. And I didn't feel the need to, go and add so many different decor pieces to our space. However, I have fallen in love with visiting the antique mall. I go about once a week these days, and it's such a treat to peruse and find treasures, and it's so fun to do with friends. So I have found some antique treasures and I want to do a haul of those. And then I have picked up some miscellaneous pieces throughout the past couple of months from other stores. So I want to do a full haul and show you what I found and just share a bit more of our vision and ideas for decorating this year. But really excited to sit down with you. I made some peppermint tea and we have our Christmas sweater on and we're feeling excited. I plan to decorate tomorrow, so we'll sort of lay everything out too and get ready so that tomorrow we can have a full decorating day together. And one really simple, I consider this to be a decor element, but one really simple thing I always keep out this time of year is our spare duvet. And I just keep it right here on the couch, and it is so immensely cozy and such a simple and effortless way to just add an additional inviting, warming textile to your space if you do have an extra duvet. So I always just keep it right here, and clearly we love it. This is just the spot that we gravitate to, the perfect Hallmark movie watching spot, and it's just a very simple cloud-like addition to, again, just warm up your space for this time of year. So lots of excitement. I am debating where to even start. I'll just start over here because it's nice and big right in front of me. This is from Marshall's, and this is a cast iron lodge Dutch oven. And I'm really excited about this because if you were here for our autumn decor and decorating our home for autumn, I have a beautiful pumpkin Dutch oven that I just keep on our stovetop all year round. And I'm so excited to have one for Christmas as well because I love to have a Dutch oven for bread making and soup, and being able to have this pop of green I think will be a nice touch. So I'm excited about that. And then I have a few other things from Marshall's, including this candy cane pillow. So cute. It came in a set of 2. I put another one in my bedroom, but this one's really cute right here. I don't know where I'll end up putting it, but a really cute find. They also have similar ones at Pottery Barn, I believe, but of course the Marshall's ones are a bit more affordable. Okay, now let's get over to some of our antique finds. I think I also stuck some Amazon finds in here as well. So some Christmas decor pieces from Amazon. These kitchen towels, they look like little candy canes. So cute, and they're a nice, you know what, they don't feel super absorbent, not that I'm really feeling them, but I'll put them to the test. And these would actually be cute because they're not super big. You could actually use these as napkins as well. Maybe they are napkins. I'm pretty sure they were marketed. No, they are cotton napkins. What do you know? Well, that works out because I love to keep the table set for Christmas. So we have those cute candy cane-esque napkins. And then these candles, these sand and fog tapers are so beautiful. I really love taper candles for all year round, but I love the twist kinds as well. And Sand and Fog is one of my favorite candle brands. They have a lot of beautiful scents. But these, yes, these are unscented, so we have those. And then these little miniature candles, I think the base is about the same size as a standard taper candle, but these little miniature tree candles are so precious. These are the Amazon taper candles, and I'm excited to have these more easily accessible tapers because I do have some antique tapers I'm so excited to show you, and the antique ones, I don't think I will burn them, but you know, these I think will look so lovely just burned on a tablescape. So these are great to sprinkle around the home. And then let's see what else we have in here. Okay, so this is from Amazon as well, and this is, I also saw that Etsy has it, but this is a miniature gingerbread house mug topper mold. That was a mouthful, but it's so cute. Maybe you've seen these gingerbread home mug toppers before. I first saw them at Anthropologie maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, and I actually made some myself before, but I've made them out of cardboard, so of course they weren't edible. I just made them like as cute little decor piece on a mug, but we'll try our hand to make edible miniature gingerbread houses that we can put on our mugs. It had great reviews, and I currently don't have a go-to gingerbread cookie or gingerbread recipe, so if you have a good recipe that is pretty solidified for doing these house construction projects as well, please let me know, because I'd love to get your advice on that. And then let's see, I also have a World Market bag in here, and in this World Market bag I actually found this glass. So this is very similar to one that they have at Anthropologie, which I have one of them, and I'll show you a side-by-side difference of the World Market one and the Anthropologie one. This is a super cute glass with details of Christmas trees, candy canes, super, super sweet, and will be fun for styling our festive drinks that we make this season. But yeah, I'll do a side-by-side once we pull out the Anthropologie one, because there's a little bit of a difference. And then another Anthropologie find is on the drink, oh, not Anthropologie, this is World Market, is on the drink theme. So these are little marshmallow cocoa toppers, and I'd love to do a coffee / cocoa bar station like we do for most seasons, and these would potentially be cute to put in a clear jar and then have them easily accessible, and when people come over, offer a snowflake topper. So we have that. And then now to our antique finds. I'm so excited about these. Okay, so we have 2 records. We have a Bing Crosby record. I am just so excited about this. It's such a beautiful cover as well. Just like even the coloring of the record, you can tell it is older, and I just think that's so incredibly charming. So we'll probably use this as a decor piece, but of course we have the record too. I'm hoping it works and plays well. And then this one's actually for my friend, but this is another really cute Merry Christmas vintage record, and both of these were $10 each, and I feel like personally that is a really amazing value for a tangible record, but also a beautiful and charming decor piece. So that's exciting. And then this apron. I'm so excited about this apron. So it's this sweet kind of skirt apron, and I'm trying to think, it's just so precious. I'd love to be able to maybe put it on a hook in our kitchen, or I have a hook within the pantry that I keep the aprons on, but it's just so cute. I always want to have it on display, but it's in incredible condition, and the little pocket with the bow is so endearing. We love that find. And then we also have this vintage tablecloth, which is in amazing condition, and you know, I could use this as a tablecloth, or it is that beautiful blanket texture. So one idea I have for this, which we'll play around with it tomorrow, which my plan is to post this video and then the next day post the decorate with me. So hopefully this will be a double feature side by side, and we can look forward to decorating together super soon. Oh, I'm just noticing this does have a stain on it. Can you see it? Kind of like a yellowish stain right there, but not a big deal. Not a big deal whatsoever. But my idea is, of course, using it for a tablecloth for parties, or folding it up and maybe putting it on our couch, like draping it over our couch on the back side to add a pop of that classic Christmas coloring. So we'll see how that looks, and I'm sure there's other places that we can keep this on display and not just for hosting. couple more antique finds. I actually have a couple more in here too, but this was just all from one trip. So one thing that I was super excited to find are 6 of these, or no, yeah, 6 4-inch mini Santa taper candles. How absolutely adorable. And when you look at these, you can tell they were made quite some time ago. I wish it said the date. We'll have to do some detective work to find out around when these were probably made. And since they are miniature taper candles, like hopefully you can tell on camera that they are quite smaller. Like even the Christmas tree ones are wider, so I think they'll fit in the standard taper candle holder, which taper candle sizing can be tricky sometimes because I've had multiple taper candles where they just lean because they're too small for the holders. But anyways, this is a whole different story because they're so petite. But I have a DIY idea, so we're gonna try to make our own taper candle holders, which I feel pretty confident about. So we'll try our hand at that tomorrow, but I'm excited to see how that turns out. And then in here, we have this vintage winking Santa. There's something about Santa winking that is just so cute. So here it is. It's a vintage, I think they called it a mug. Yeah, they called it a mug at the bottom. But it is just adorable, and I am not going to use it as a mug, just to preserve it as much as possible. I'll probably end up styling it on a shelf or maybe by the coffee station to hold spoons. We'll see. There's a lot of different potential uses for that cute find. Another cute Marshall's find is this pitcher. I believe they have this online as well, which is helpful because, you know, with Marshalls and TJ Maxx and Home Goods, they are always bringing in new things. But I saw this online, and this is great for hosting, but I'll probably end up styling it on a shelf as well since it is so beautiful. Also, now that these are kind of paired together, this could be quite beautiful to add some pine or other floral type additions to the pitcher, just in the meantime while we're not hosting. And this is from A Floral, this collection of dried out, okay, it's dried out evergreen, and I'll probably end up using this all year round, but I think this will be really lovely to sprinkle out through different little planters and vessels throughout our home to add more of that green, vibrant, lush look. And this bag is full of some other new additions that I'm adding this year, and I did order a few more ornaments because we are still adding to our ornament collection, and we do have a tradition, which sometimes we do forget, but wherever we travel to, we try to pick up an ornament so that we can add it to our tree and remember those travel memories. I love that idea and notion to have a tree full of a bunch of random and unique ornaments that really tell your life story. I love that so much, but then I also love having ornament sets as well to kind of tie everything together. So I ordered these tree icicles, which you can use them on garlands and stuff, and these are from Amazon, and essentially they just add a nice twinkle. It's just a gold, glittery, shimmery strand icicle, so I'll probably put them wherever I can because I just think that looks so lovely in the light. Oh, and then this is so special. This collection of paper goods is from Sue, all the way from New Zealand, and she is such a kind subscriber and sent me some of her creations, and her paper goods are just so beautiful. So I have some of these gift tags. So my gift wrapping is going to be so elevated this year. They're so precious. And then some Christmas cards as well with her beautiful artwork. So I'm so excited about this. And these are also gift tags. Absolutely adorable. And as much as I adore all of her paper goods, the best part of this package she sent me was this precious card that her son made. Her sweet 4-year-old son, I believe she said he's 4 years old. Yep, and it actually did make me tear up because it's just so precious. The drawings, and he drew Palmer on the back. It melted my heart, and I will be putting this on display because it makes me so happy. Wait, which actually, reminds me of something quite important because I have an idea for a Christmas card display. We're gonna work on that together. We'll probably do that a little later in the season. Oh goodness, good thing we're having this discussion because I forgot to show you a very exciting antique find. So let me back up a little bit. Okay, like I said, which this year I do have a goal of sending out our very first Christmas card, so I'm excited to do that. But I also want to, like I said, make a cute display to have them out and treasure them. And in the meantime, because I would like to put together the Christmas card display a little bit earlier in the season, then we probably will start receiving Christmas cards. And when I was antiquing, there was a full collection of these vintage Christmas cards, and I picked up quite a few because, oh, I just adore them. They are so beautiful, and lots of them do have written notes in them, which is just so special, and getting to read them and sort of take a small peek into someone's history is just fascinating. So I'm going to use these cards as decor pieces. Like I said, I might put some of them in picture frames, like replace some of the pictures we have now, just switch them out for the season because they truly are works of art. But then I also will probably sprinkle them throughout the Christmas card display that we make to display the cards of our family and friends. But I mean, just the details and design, so lovely. And I love all the different shapes and sizes. They truly feel like one of a kind and will really add a nice element, I believe. Like, look how cool this one. Santa in this fire log. So neat. I love that. I definitely have a thing for paper goods, so being able to add vintage paper goods to our collection feels super meaningful. So we have that. And then, yeah, I'm glad Sue's paper goods reminded me of those. And now back to some of the ornaments we're adding to the tree. So these are also a little bit vintage inspired. These are paper accordion ornaments, and they have this beautiful color palette. I love adding pink to our home whenever possible. And we have a tree. It's a really cute set. We'll set them all up tomorrow, so I'll give you a closer look. But we'll add these paper ornaments probably to our tree ball, so they'd look really cute hanging from the ceiling along with our paper snowflakes. So we have that, and then some gingerbread ornaments, these felt ornaments from Anthropologie. I mean, I love these. I love gingerbread people, and these are just really delightful. And I've already added some to our bedroom, but we'll probably add these to our tree. We could even make a garland out of them. So stuff like this and the other ornaments, you don't have to be limited to your Christmas tree to add ornaments. You can hang them from the ceiling, you can hang them from different banisters or different lights. I really like to just add, it's kind of like a simple way to add additional touches throughout the home and not just on the tree. Okay, here's our Anthropologie cup, our snowman Anthropologie cup. So let's compare the snowman Anthropologie one to the Christmas candy cane one from World Market. Oh, I was actually thinking the Anthropologie one was a lot more narrow, but it really isn't. They're virtually the same size. I do like how the Anthropologie one does have this rim detail. As you can see, it's like a nice white rim, and I think some of their other designs have different color rims, so that is a nice touch. I wish this one had the price on it, but the World Market one was $9.99. So World Market usually always has coupons, but the Anthropologie one is really beautiful as well. So we have those, and there's a side-by-side for you. And then a couple other sweet things I found at the antique store are these gingerbread people salt and pepper shakers. And when I first shared these, I did share that I found these in a haul already, and a lot of people commented the brilliant idea of, instead of putting salt and pepper in these, putting cinnamon or cocoa powder in them and using them for coffees, which I'll definitely use a lot more than the salt and pepper shakers because we have salt and pepper grinders that we use all the time. But I love that idea, so brilliant, and you'll be seeing those at our coffee station very soon, I'm sure. Okay, adding to the ornament collection, like I said, we are continuing the mushroom craze that I really have just fallen into last autumn. It is so precious to me. Pretty much every time I open Instagram or different social media apps, I have people tagging me in mushroom products or recipes, and it's just so cute how I've really identified myself as a mushroom lover, and you guys are just supporting that love and obsession, I think you could say. So that really is so sweet whenever someone does that. And these mushroom ornaments from Anthropologie really called my name. They're really cute. I love that wool look. I think that's just such a warming texture. So having them on ornaments, I think, is really adorable. So we have 6 of these, and again, I don't have the exact place where I'll keep them, but I'm sure we'll find the perfect place tomorrow. And then we also have this mushroom and snowflake garland from Joann Fabrics, and this is really cute. I don't know for sure where I'll put this, and there is a chance I will be returning it if we don't find a spot for it, but for the autumn time, I did string our candy cane garland in my office over the bookcases in there, so I am sort of picturing this there, but we'll see. We'll see how we feel. Oh, Palmer, what did he see? He's in and out of falling asleep, so sometimes he'll just wake up and he'll hear something and then get excited. Okay, these candles are actually from last year. They're from Target. I think I pulled them out because I want to use them again to make candles. When I ever have really pretty candle holders like this, I never want to just throw them away, so I keep them in hopes of adding new candle wax in it or using them as a different canister. So I just have those out. And then this wood garland we've had for quite some time. When did I get this? I don't remember where I got this. I think it might be from, oh goodness, I don't remember, but a lot of places have wood garlands like this, and like I said, I've had it for quite some time, and I use this for autumn and winter, so I just pulled this out of the autumn bins to make sure we can use it for this season as well. Some more of the Target candles from last year that hopefully we can add more wax into, because pretty much all of them are empty besides this one, which is my least favorite scent. It still smells good, but it's like more of just a frosty, wintry, kind of more musky scent smell. So we'll try to do something a little DIY with that. And then these really cute ornaments are from the Target. It's not called the dollar section anymore because these were definitely $5, but you know, the little section at the front where they have the $1 through $5 items. And these are glass ornaments, and I thought they were so darling. I really just love that look of ornaments. They seem very classic, and I'll either use these to decorate the tree, make a garland, or maybe even use these for wrapping presents and put the gift tag and a little ornament together. I think that could be quite adorable. And then only a few more things. And then I want to try, if we have time, I want to try to begin a DIY, because I'll explain it to you, but it is a little more involved, but I hope it comes into fruition because in my head it looks really cute. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is a mug, and this is from World Market. This is my first time opening it. I believe I did see it at World Market when I went the other day though, and it is quite cute. It is quite big, which personally I love smaller mugs like this just because I do take a while to drink my tea and coffee, so the big mugs just get colder faster, I've noticed. But this mug does look quite cute, and honestly it is big enough. You could put a soup in here, cozy up on the couch with your soup in a mug and watch a Christmas movie. I really like that idea. Okay, here it is, a gingerbread house mug. It is really adorable. And the little mug top, I'll probably end up, who knows, I keep saying this about quite a lot of things, so the shelves will be really full if I put all of these things on the shelves, but that would look adorable styled on the shelves in the kitchen. So we have that mug, and then this candle I found at Home Goods, and it's a mushroom candle. Our mushroom love at it again, and it smells so good. I don't think it has a description of the scent, but it smells like pine. It just smells like Christmas. What you imagine Christmas smelling like is what this candle smells like. So this is a great one that is super cute, and I will be burning it, but then saving the canister for decor. You could even put little trinkets and stuff in here, or put like gift tags. That'd be cute. Burn it and then put gift tags, so you just have them easily accessible for wrapping and quick gifts on the go. Okay, and then I also have more of these snowflake pendants from World Market. Last year, I'll link it below in case you want to see it. Last year we put a bunch of these on our front porch, and that was sort of our front porch Christmas decor. And I do think I want to do that again. So I ordered a couple more because I want to go a little bit more all out on the front porch. And so we might add those there, or I might end up putting some of them with our other paper snowflakes in here. We'll see, not totally sure yet. I think these will probably end up moving around for different occasions, because this weekend I also hope to host an outdoor movie night for my family. So I think stringing some of these with the movie setup would be just another cute element. So we'll see. And then this is our last item. And this is, oh, I couldn't remember what this was, and I was excited, but this is not exciting whatsoever. Well, it is. It's something fun. It's these solar powered lights, which I ordered them. We've already used 2 of them out in the garden over on an arch trellis we have, but we have 2 more. So I will probably end up using these on a Christmas tree that we're gonna put on the front porch. So stay tuned, but these have been working really well. A little update if you did see me install those in the garden. They have been working really well, solar powered every night. They work, and they've been through a couple hurricanes, so they're hanging in there. So I'm excited to use those again. And I have really been loving solar powered lighting for outside, so you don't have to really work to find those outlets and extension cords. It just streamlines it and makes it easier, and it is more energy efficient, so that's great as well. But let me organize all of this, and we'll start setting everything up on the table, the dining room table, so that tomorrow we can wake up and just start spreading everything out. Actually, as I was saying that, I noticed this crafting materials, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain one of the bigger DIYs that I'm excited and hopeful about, but also a little intimidated by. So something I am just drawn to that I really love is scallop edging. I think it is incredibly darling, and to me it does feel wintry and Christmas-esque because it reminds me of gingerbread houses and like cozy Christmas cottages. So I would love to add some scallop edging to our kitchen hood over there. And I looked on Pinterest, I did some perusing on Pinterest, and I did see people have scallop hoods, edged hoods, kitchen hoods, and it is so cute. It is so adorable. They were definitely crafted that way, so it's a lot more streamlined than what we can do, because of course that's already a formed hood and everything, and I'm not trying to make a permanent scallop kitchen hood. But my idea is to cut this thin basswood, I believe it's called. This thin, I got it at Hobby Lobby yesterday. I did try to order some from Amazon, but it was way too thick. Even though it said you could use it on your Cricut, it was way too thick. So we went to the Hobby Lobby, and they had lots of items. And this one, I believe, will be able to be cut by my Cricut. So the idea is to cut this into a scallop design. And I have a few different panels of this, and then I'm still debating how I want to hang it from the vent hood. I think I'll just end up using some kind of tape. Oh, Palmer, what is it? Some kind of tape, because I don't want to make it too permanent, of course. And I am being mindful too that I cook on that stove and there's fire, so we just want to make sure we take the precautions and think it through. But I love the idea of adding the scallop edging. So we're still in the brainstorm process, and I'll go ahead and put an image of a scallop hood just so that you can get a visual to sort of see what I'm going for. And we'll also need to paint this. I think I'll cut it first, and then we'll paint it a white color to blend more with the kitchen hood. So that's a DIY I'm excited and hopeful about. And if it doesn't work for the hood, we can probably end up putting edging maybe along the stairwell or the bookcases in my office or along Palmer's room, his door frame. I don't know. We're gonna try our best and make something happen with this, but really excited to decorate with you all and craft and celebrate the season. But again, let's go ahead and organize all of the things in the kitchen so it's all ready to go tomorrow morning when we start decorating. And then if we have time, we can begin working on this DIY.
Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing.
We have our new additions piled up, ready to shine, and then we did pull out all of our other Christmas decor out of the garage yesterday, and I do get quite a bit of questions on where we store our Christmas decor. So we currently have these 3 bins and then also this big bag right there, and these are all of our trees. So all of the trees we put in the attic in our garage. It's not a very big space, but those fit no problem. And then these boxes, I showed you in my last clean with me, but we have overhead storage in the garage, so we put all of the plastic bins in that storage section. So it works out really nicely and we're able to fit everything. But every year that I add something else, I try to make sure that I'm not adding too many boxes because we don't have an immense amount of storage, but definitely having a garage is super helpful.
Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah, there's room at the table for big and for small.
I pulled out the Cricut, and this will be my first time ever cutting wood with the Cricut. And the type of Cricut I have, you are able to do that, but I anticipate we may have a learning curve. And I'm trying to decide how big I want the scallops to be on the hood. I feel like I want them pretty big just to make a statement and not be as subtle. I also did purchase these already cut out scallop design edging, but it's a little too small, I believe. But I do have another project that I'll explain to you soon that I want to use these for. I mean, that's still really, really darling, but I think I want more of a noticeable detail. Okay, I had everything set up, and I didn't realize I need a new blade for the Cricut. For cutting wood, you need the knife blade. So we're learning. I'm gonna pick that up later today, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to accomplish this DIY. We'll see. But thank you so much for spending time with me and watching this video, watching this haul. I really am looking forward to transforming our space tomorrow and continuing to celebrate the holiday season together. But I hope you are well and have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye!
Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby.